Hi, we are going to be focusing on lesson 58, multiplying three-digit numbers. And multiplying three-digit numbers is not much different than multiplying two digits. We treat everything with the same process. And so I'd like to jump into how we do it and also some ways that we use multiplying three-digit numbers. Our first problem comes from there are 365 days in a year. Every fourth year is a leap year with 366 days, which we know. So how many days is 4 years in a row? So we have to think about what we know. We know that 365 is how many days per year, and then we are going to multiply this by 4. And this is how we go about the process. Our first step is we multiply 4 times 5. We begin with our ones, then our tens, and then our hundreds. So we say 4 times 5 is 20. We put the 0 from the 20 down here, and we put our 2 above in the tens column, above the 6. We say 4 times 6 is 24, and that's when we add 2 to 24. So 24 plus 2 is 26. I put the 6 from the 26 here, and I put our 2 up above the hundreds, which is 3 is in the hundreds column. So now I say 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Now, we know that there are 460 days in 4 years, but that's not all. Because we also have to remember that every fourth year, we have what's called a leap year, where we add an extra day. So we need to add one more day for leap year. And so in 4 years, we will have 1,461 days. Our next problem involves working with decimals. This is another example of how we can use three-digit numbers within money. We have 375. Tickets to the school play were $3.75 each. How much money would 3 tickets cost? So we take $3.75 for 1 ticket and we multiply it by 3. Let's begin. 3 times 5 is 15. We put our 5 up and we put our 1 over the tens column. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 is 22. Then we put our 2 above the hundreds column. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11. I have to think about that for a minute. Now, what do we do with our decimal? In this situation, when we're multiplying decimals, we keep our decimal all lined up. So we just pull that down right to this place. So it would cost $11.25. Our last one is a issue where the stadium at the gate is it is a rate problem. It's bringing, for every minute, 100 people pass through the gate. And they want to know how many people are going to go through in 10 minutes. So we can look at this for a rate problem. We could also do it in a multiplication, but I wanted to draw a little table for you to give you an idea of how we look at this. So if we know 100 per minute, then 2 minutes, we would have 200 people that have gone through. 3 minutes, 300 people. 4 minutes, 400 people. 5 minutes, 500 people. We're blessed that this is really straightforward math. Sometimes it would be a much more interesting thing if we said, oh, only 75 people go through a minute. Then we would have our math would be a little harder. But 700, 800 for 8 minutes, 900 for 9 minutes. And then we have 1,000 for 10 minutes. So 1,000 people in 10 minutes. You will see more of these rate problems popping up in your practice work. This one is pretty straightforward and it's pretty easy, but they will get more challenging as we go. I would like to see you now at the practice set. I will see you there.